I'm established, I'm a carrot, I'm a name with the atlas, I'm a natural, I'm a savage, I'm an asshole, I'm a king. Alright, hey guys, so today's video is a chit chat, get ready with me. I've been filming so many chit chats, but I have not been uploading them. I've been having some technical difficulties transferring stuff from my camera to my computer. So I did tell you guys on Twitter that my latest or my next chit chat, get ready with me was going to be super heavy, but I'm going to have to like redo that one. But this one today is going to be about my relationship, and I'm gonna be giving you guys some relationship advice as well. And I'm actually getting ready to go to brunch because today is our 3-year anniversary. So all the products that I use will be listed down below in the description box. I'm not going to be stopping and explaining every single thing just because I want to keep these topics rolling. And plus Darius is on his way. It's like 11 o'clock right now. Said he wanted to get to the restaurant by 12, but we probably not gonna get there till like 12:30. They close at 2. I am going to be applying my wig in this video. This is a wig that I styled a few videos ago. It's like that curly loose wave. I've been wearing it like crazy because it makes me look like an island goddess. I just love it. And it's from Dyhair777. I colored it a jet black and like bleached the lace and everything, and I've just been loving it. It's like so natural when I put it on and wear it. And honestly, the only reason that I'm going to stop wearing it in the future is because I have other wigs to wear and review, but this is definitely going to be like one of my go-to units. Basically, this is just how it looks. I was wearing it yesterday and I put it in a ponytail, which is why it's such a mess right now. But I already have my like hair back in some braids. They're really trifling, dookie looking braids, and I just put my wig cap on over it and made my edges look nice, so I won't look horrible, like so horrible on camera. And also my mirror is sitting right here, so if I'm looking like over at an angle, that's why I can't put it right in front of me anymore, because the table that I'm setting my stuff on is too tall, and then the mirror will actually block my face and you guys won't be able to see me. So yeah, but what I did yesterday was I like combed the top of it out because I was wearing like a top knot, which is why it looks like probably like so doggish to you guys. But once I finish styling it, you guys will get the vision. You see how curly it is on the bottom? So I'm just taking a spray bottle of water, and I will get into the chit chat as soon as I finish taming this hair, guys. Okay, so I had to go fill up my water bottle, but this is how the unit looks while it's wet. And I'm going to use my Eco Styler gel and just go ahead and smooth out the edges on it. And then I'm gonna put a scarf on it. And then the way that I like to wear this unit is I like to pull it back behind my ears, like so. And so now I'm just taking some of the baby hairs out of the unit and then just smoothing them down with my own. So that when I pull this behind my ear, it kind of peeks out and looks like kind of like real baby hair. And I'm going to put on my scarf while I do my makeup. Okay, and so you guys are going to be able to see how this wig went from like yuck to like really pretty once it finished drying. And so as usual, I've already done my eyebrows and like prime my eyelids, and I'm about to just get into my makeup. So the first step I have written down just says me and Darius's relationship. So we have been together for going on 3 years now, and I don't know, I've gotten to the point where I don't like to say like this is our anniversary. I guess I used to say that when I was like younger, like this is our 1 month and 3 month and our year, but I just feel weird saying anniversary now. And I feel because we aren't married, and I don't want to like disrespect people that are married and like their union, because I mean to me that's like a real anniversary. And it's never bothered me like until now. So you guys tell me like how y'all feel about that. I mean, it's probably not a big deal. I'm probably just like overthinking it, but I'm gonna say we are celebrating 3 years of dating. Darius asked me to be his girlfriend the night we went to, not my prom, but that next night when we went to his prom at his school. So kind of romantic, and my dog is growling. So I'm just gonna let her sit in my lap, because if I don't, she is going to be crazy. So Sam, would you like to say hello to the camera? Probably not. Okay, so the way that me and Zarius got into our relationship was kind of messed up, because I was actually dating another guy, and me and this other guy were out one night kind of late. And by late, I mean like 11 p.m. at night, so it really wasn't even that late. He got in trouble because he was like a junior in high school and I was a senior, so I had a little bit more freedom from my parents. But then again, I just think that his parents are probably like a little just overprotective. And so when me and the guy were out late that night, his mom was like, you can't go to prom with her anymore. And so I was just like, oh my God, you know, like, what am I gonna do for prom? And around this time, Zarius had slid in my DMs on Twitter, and I was kind of like texting him, but it was really on just like some friendly stuff, or me like trying to be nice, because he kept like sliding my DMs and kept bugging me. And me and this other guy hadn't made it official yet, so me talking to Zarius on the side like wasn't like a big deal. Like I said, it was just completely cordial. And so that next day, me and Zarius got in a conversation of prom, and he asked me, was I going? And I was like, yeah. I said I was. I have this $600 dress, but my prom date just kind of canceled on me or whatever. And so he was saying how he didn't have a prom date either, and how he wasn't gonna go to his prom. And I was like, well, do you want us to go to each other's proms together? And he was like, sure. So we met up like 2 days later to get his tux. Like, he was really serious about it, which meant a lot to me. And get down, Sam. And so after that, I kind of just dissed the other guy I was talking to, and then just, you know, kept talking to Zarius. And that other guy, like, he was a great guy, but, you know, it was just kind of like I was just being a dog. But then at the same time, I'm glad I did, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have Zarius. You know what I'm saying? It was just kind of a messed up situation how it went down. That leads me to my next topic, kind of talking about how I like moved on from that previous relationship, but not just that one. I'm going to talk about how I have moved on from relationships just like in general in the past. I'm the type of person, like, I obsess about things, especially things that I don't have control over. I just have like really obsessive thoughts. I know that's really, you're probably like, what? Not like I'm going to stalk someone, but it's just like when I have a situation or an issue going on, it just consumes everything in my brain. Like, I can't, that's the only thing I can think about. I wake up thinking about it, I go to sleep thinking about it. And so let's just clarify for a second. I'm not saying that I get obsessive over like the guys I'm dating. I'm just saying situations in general. Like, if something happens to me, like let's say I lose an earring, then I will literally obsess about that situation until something else more important comes and consumes my thinking, if that makes sense to you guys. And that's happened to me like several times, to the point where it's like stressed me out so bad. And I really think that I should go talk to someone about this, because it happens ever so often when a situation to me happens that's not in my favor and that's out of my control. Then it's like I just can't function. Like, my brain is just stuck on it. It was this one guy that I liked in like 8th grade, and we started talking like after 8th grade. We were both in high school, I think around like 9th grade or so. And like literally, if I wasn't talking to him, he was all that I was thinking about, like all the time, to the point where it was like a crazy person, and I just could not control it. And I did not get past that obsessive thinking point until I moved on to another relationship. So for me personally, the best way for Catherine to move on is to get into another relationship, which probably sounds like that's like a rebound, but for me, it's never really a rebound. I always make sure I find someone I really do like, but that's just the best way for me to like get over someone, because it like keeps me from thinking about that person. So apparently my camera stopped recording, but rebounds can be kind of healthy in my opinion. I know a lot of you guys have asked me like, how did I move on from past relationships? Well, that's how, by jumping into new ones. So to move from guy A, I moved on to guy B. To move on from guy B, I moved on to guy C. Guy C, I dated for like 2 weeks, and then he couldn't go to prom with me, and then I dated guy D, guy D, Zarius, and that's what I've been with for 3 years. So yeah, So back to me and Zarius, because I don't want to talk about the past, but I do want to tell y'all how I moved on. The next topic I have written down is babies, marriage, and living together. So about 2 months ago, I was so stuck on getting married. Like, I was sending Zarius pictures of rings. I was just like telling him like I want to get married. And then I had this like realization that I don't want to have to tell a man to marry me. I don't want to have to tell a man to be with me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't have to force anyone to do anything for you. If they're going to do it, they're going to do it on their own strength. And if not, then that shows you what they want to do and what they don't want to do. Now, true enough, me and Zarius are only 21. And, you know, it's kind of young for me to, I guess, be talking about marriage or trying to get married. But, you know, there's no timeline. There's no handbook saying you have to do it at this point in your life, or you need to do it at this age. And, you know, I just was in a place where I was ready to tie the knot and settle down and move with him, or just live together, period, and start a family and just start to build together. Am I at that point today? Hell no. But that's just kind of where my mind was. Of course, I do want to marry Zarius someday and have babies with him and start a family, but it just won't be anytime soon. If we do have kids, I do want to have 3, because I know a few of you guys have asked me about it. And as far as us living together now, we do not live together, and I do not plan on living with him. I've addressed this in an old Chit Chat Get Ready With Me. I told you guys, like, I don't, shit, I left my my contour, hold on. But yeah, so I've told you guys in the past, like, that I was debating on moving in and getting a spot with him. And then I told you guys another video after that that I changed my mind because I didn't want to disrespect my mom. And my mom is like kind of old school. She's just kind of like, you know, you don't need to be living together. You don't need to be shacking. And honestly, I'm not saying that like I necessarily agree with what she's saying as far as shacking goes, because I don't care what people do. If you want to live with your man, do you, boo? Or your girl, do you, boo? But I'm just saying, like, for me, I don't know, it's like I want to respect her, which is why I don't want to live with Zarius. But then I also, just for me, because I feel like I'm not gonna just be giving him all of me. That's why I don't want to live with Zarius before marriage. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not trying to comfort anybody or knock anyone, but that's just me personally. Like, I just want to keep it how it is now. I like when he comes to see me, and I like when he can go home and leave me alone and get out of my face. Y'all, I swear I have a love-hate relationship with this camera. Like, I love it, but it always is cutting off. Like, Sony, get it together. Usually I stop and do my eyes, but for whatever reason I want to finish my whole face first today. So if y'all are wondering what am I doing, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going with the flow. So I'm going to just go ahead and hit on the last topic, being in a committed relationship at a young age. And so for those of you guys that don't know, even though I already mentioned in this video, I am 21 and my boyfriend is also 21. He's like a month and a week younger than me. And we, like I said, we've been dating for 3 years now, and I've been loyal to him completely. He's been loyal to me. I know there's going to be haters out there. They're going to be like, well, you don't know that, well, you don't know that. But I'm just saying what I feel. As far as I know, we are both fully committed to one another. And I know a lot of people think that that's a problem for whatever reason. They just feel like you're young, you should date around, you should be a hoe. Like, bitch, what? Like I said about the marriage thing, there's no handbook on how to do anything in life. And you have to base things off of how you feel and off the situation you're in. Just because it works for Nancy to go throw her pussy around, don't mean it's gonna go work for Catherine to go throw hers around and just date around. Like, everything ain't for everybody. And so for people to come to me and say, you need to do this, you need to do that, half the people that be telling me they are in failed relationships anyway, so I just be kind of looking like, you know. So I just wish people would leave people alone If Nancy wants to do her thing and date 5 guys at a time, leave Nancy alone. If Catherine wants to be committed to one guy forever, even at a young age, leave her alone. Like, I don't know what's wrong with people nowadays, but people just make like everyone else's lives their business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have never seen so many people care about what other people do so much. Like, it's just crazy. And there are people I already know, because people have said this before, what if it doesn't work out? Why you gotta be negative? Why you gotta look at the glass half empty? Why can't you look at it half full, you know? And I mean, if that situation was to arise for me in the future, that's for me to deal with, not for anyone else to deal with. And so I would just wish people would, like, not only just respect me and what I decide to do, but respect what other people decide to do too, because everyone makes their own choices, and you aren't perfect. No one's perfect. No one makes all the right choices in life, but I'm going to do what makes me happy, and that's my spiel on that. Because I've gotten a lot of flack about, like, you know, being with my boyfriend, and, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, I've seriously only dated like 4 guys in my life. Anyone else was just like me texting them maybe, but it went nowhere. But just from dating those people, I have learned what I want, what I don't want, and that's been enough for me to know that this relationship with Zaris is what I want forever. And can't nobody change my mind about that. People always want to, you know, input their advice into our relationship. Yet the main people that do try to input are having their own relationship problems, and so I just be looking confused. So camera keeps doing the weird crap, but I went ahead and just applied my lashes because I was finished with my eye look. But yeah, so today me and Zaris are going to the brunch place. And they have these things called beignets there. They're so amazing. And then I know he said he wanted to go get some Jerry snow cone later. Okay guys, so now I'm going to take my scarf off, and my hair of course is not completely dry for me just sitting here, but it's dry enough. Pull that behind my ears and then fluff it out a bit. Like so. And I like to just loosen up the edges a bit where the scarf laid them down. It doesn't look super realistic, so I like lift them a bit and just like play with it a bit. So this is the finished makeup look, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I hope you all enjoyed this chit chat as well. If you guys made it to the end of this video, I want to give you a special shout out because you are the MVP, and I love you, and I do this for you guys. So with all that good stuff said, I need to head out because Zaris is downstairs waiting on me. But I will see you guys in my next video.